So for the longest time, there's been this controversy about whether Android is better than iPhone or vice versa, or if Mac is better than PC. But for this comparison, I'm going with Apple, and that means iPhone, Mac, and iPad over all other brands. And before the PC and Android lovers start attacking me in the comments saying Apple is trash, it's too expensive, the OS is limited, and there's no upgradability, watch the video till the end and listen to my arguments. If you don't get a clear understanding of my reasons, I can't help you. In fact, I don't think anyone can. What's up guys, it's Ryan here with another video, and today I'm gonna be comparing apples to oranges. Oh, sorry. Apple to PC or iPhone to Android. So if you're new here, smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you're alerted every time I post a new video. So the argument surrounding this comparison is based on a few things such as reliability, durability, functionality, customer support, simplicity, and design. So I'm gonna kick off this comparison with Apple's MacBook versus a PC laptop, or you can scale things up to the desktop version of computers such as a Mac Pro and a PC if you feel like it. So before I knew about Macs, I had an HP laptop that ran Windows 10 when I was in college. It worked well, but there was always complexity with the software that I just couldn't figure out. But a lot of people are gonna say that's because I wasn't a computer science major or because I don't know about computers. But honestly, that wasn't the case. In the latter part of undergrad, I started learning about Apple Mac computers. But back then, one thing stood out, and that's the price, how expensive they were. So I kinda shy away from the idea of owning one. When I started grad school, my HP started having issues. Long story short, I ended up getting a new computer. So I bought my first MacBook, a 2015 MacBook Air, which I still have to this day, and it works like a champ. Ever since then, I've never looked back. Apple prices are higher, but worth it in my opinion. There's always this saying, you get what you pay for. The design of Apple MacBooks are unique. There is nothing that intimidates me when it comes to getting work done on my Mac. If I'm having an issue, which rarely happens to me, I could just take my computer to the Apple Store and have it looked at by one of the specialists at the Genius Bar. Having that feeling of support when you need it is something that all Apple customers rely on, whether it's a computer, iPhone, or iPad. It makes you feel like your money was well spent. And yes, you might have to spend a little extra cash if you don't have Apple Care, but it's better than dealing with Geek Squad at Best Buy. So yes, I think Apple Mac computers are better than PC laptops. And not only for this reason, but I also think the software is more intuitive and user-friendly. And I have thought about the people that are gonna comment saying you can build a PC to outperform any Mac, thinking I have no clue about performance. But with the new Apple Silicon Macs, performance and efficiency are embedded in the architecture of the M1 chips, so I would only expect them to get better. So please, don't flood the comments with that BS. And tell you what, the iPhone is one of Apple's foundational pillars that have cemented its existence in the lives of millions. And yes, I think the iPhone is better too, and not just the iPhone 12, but all the ones before. There is uniqueness in simplicity. The first time I heard that phrase, I didn't know what to think of it. But when my son at 18 months old was able to pick up my iPhone and go to YouTube and also find his mom pictures in my phone, that showed me how simple the iPhone is to use. Even the iPad is a more prominent computer than a PC laptop. There is no other smartphone on the market with the efficiency of the iPhone that only runs 4 to 6 gigabytes of RAM. This shows how tightly woven Apple software and hardware must be to create such efficiency. The software support, or app support if you want to call it that, is enormous on iPadOS, macOS, and not to mention iOS, which has the most app support on any smartphone. How can you possibly go against that? I've found that you can download an app for almost everything you can think of when it comes to smartphone computing. I think that's ludicrous when you sit back and think about it. But I guess that speaks to how easy it must be to develop apps to run on iOS. And yes, I'm sure iPhones are durable because my dad presently has an iPhone 6s Plus that he has been using for the past 4+ years and refused to give it up because he thinks it works fine and he don't need to upgrade. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I had that same phone for 2 years before my dad had it. And tell you what, if the screen breaks, I could take it to the Apple Store and get it fixed. If you break your Samsung or Huawei screen, let me see you take it to a nearby store and get it fixed without giving up an arm or a leg. So guys, I think I've nailed all my points, and if you think I've missed anything, drop a comment below. I'll definitely reply. Leave a thumbs up if you like my comparison. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.